Hey, this is Seth with In-Demand Career. I show people how to get life-changing jobs in digital marketing with no previous experience or education. And this is my July 2024 Digital Marketing Career Walkthrough video, where I'm going to walk you through just a handful of the over 100,000 open digital marketing jobs on LinkedIn. That doesn't even include Indeed or ZipRecruiter or all the agencies that are always looking for new talent. Yes, guys, there are still plenty of opportunities in this field. And in these videos, I show you how to understand what employers are actually looking for and how my students get hired, even though they often don't seem to have the minimal requirements listed in the job postings. But I teach you what is actually what these employers are actually thinking, what they're actually looking for. So let's get right into these job postings. So here is a search engine strategist remote job based in Boca Raton, Florida. And anytime you see this 50K to 70K a year range, I'll show this again and again. It means they want someone with experience, but they're going to be open to someone who has less experience. They're saying, well, we'd like to pay someone 70K, but we'll pay 50K entry level. So this is more of an SEO position, technical SEO, site architecture, Google My Business Profile, which we do teach in the course. But it also is going to, it mentions Google Ads, which is again a reason I teach my students both Google Ads and SEO, is because some of these positions do want you to know a little bit of each. One thing I also want to encourage you guys to do, I did a lot in this walkthrough, is remember, research each of these companies. This is a good salary, it's a remote position. What is the company though? I looked it up, and it looks like they do digital marketing for law firms. Now, this is good, as I've said in some other videos, is that lawyers, dentists, chiropractors, these are good clients because they make money. So obviously, a lawyer is a good client. They need clients, and they have the money to pay for advertising. So I actually looked into their website, and it looks like they have a pretty cool little law firm. They have a lot of good information on here. It's a real company. That's the other thing, I tell people, if people are concerned, sometimes I'm going to do another video about this and say, oh, is this a legit job posting? Research the company. It's all right here. This looks like this is a real company. This dude is on LinkedIn. Let's see if oh, that's the next job posting. Click on his LinkedIn. You can message this is an interesting, the guy looks like pretty established here. You can message him directly. Never be afraid to reach out to people at these companies. They want to hear from you. Enthusiasm is the key thing, guys. If you're passionate and nerding out about digital marketing, apply on the website, learn about the company, find out something specific. These guys advertise to lawyers, so if you're making your job application, in your cover letter and the way you structure your resume, tailor it to that. At least mention that. If you actually, let's say you don't want to work with lawyers, then don't apply to this job. But if you do, if you kind of have an interest in the law or something like that, mention it in your cover letter. You have no idea how many people just click easy apply. That's the other thing. I would get on their website, go over to their, they don't have a careers page on this one, then just get in touch with someone via LinkedIn or via this way after you do easy apply, because they're going to get bombarded with easy apply applications, and if you can contact them in some other way, you will stand out. So I'm going to do this for a few of these opportunities. Here is EM Search Consulting, paid ad strategist. Again, it says easy apply, but I always want you guys, don't just easy apply. This is a passionate group of digital marketers in the Chicagoland area, competitive pay, 401k, collaborative team environment, paid ads, advertising, campaign strategy creation and execution, paid ads budgeting, 2 years of paid ads experience, specifically on Google Ads, Facebook, of course. Now, and it's, again, when you see Google Ads certification a plus, that's another indication that even though they said 2 years, they will be open to you guys with your few months of experience from the course. Everyone working in paid search has Google Ads certification. So if they say it's a plus, it's like saying we need an experienced truck driver and having a license is a plus. Everybody has it. So again, this is just little things, nuances in these job postings I like to point out so that you understand that you shouldn't feel intimidated if you don't actually have that 1 or 2 years of experience. Again, I saw it's been up for a month. So again, if you see a job's been up for a while in other industries, I think that could be a red flag. But again, these companies have a lot of turnover, not because it's a bad field, but because people get recruited by other agencies so frequently. So it is possible, and I'll show you in another listing here, that they might have a job up that has been filled and it's not actually open. But in this case, I looked, first of all, it's a legit company. Check out their followers, check out their posts on LinkedIn, go over to the company website. Hold on, where is it here? Let's see, you know what? Hold on a second. It was right here. I've opened so many tabs. You ever get overwhelmed by how many tabs you have open? So this is their website, and it says, Dare to dream big, join the team, career growth, innovative structure, and you can see here that they do in fact have the paid ad strategist position is open, even though it's been up for, hold on a second, guys. I'm out of the country, so I have to use my VPN. Hold on a second. Here we go. Paid ad strategist, competitive pay, all the same stuff you saw. And here's what I like here. So you go over to, it's got easy apply over here, right? And so over 100 applicants. How many? 941 applicants, right? And as I like to point out, I didn't even look at this. I don't know, leadership. Looks like maybe some of the people applying did have qualifications, but 943 people did easy apply, okay? Don't do easy apply, or do easy apply. But then go over here and email. Email your resume and your cover letter. I guarantee you the number of people who actually took the time to research this company and like customize everything is much less than the 900 people who applied here. And as I tell you guys again and again, don't be intimidated when you see a lot of people applying. That doesn't mean that they're all qualified. It means that the poor hiring manager has likely been bombarded with bad applicants and bad resumes. So, you hear me say this again and again, but it's worth repeating because, again, they don't teach this in school. So, yeah, email these guys directly. Next up, we have, I think I did this backwards. Hold on a second. There it is. Okay, associate paid search. Now, this is one of those situations, and again, I was going to make a video about this thing. People talk about these ghost jobs. Like, oh, it's not a real job, it's a fake job. And then people get angry and think all the jobs are fake. No, sometimes a company like this, especially in digital marketing, will keep a posting live even if it's been filled because they want a talent pipeline. They are having a hard time finding talented people, so they will keep a position open that may not be open. Now, don't get angry about that. Don't throw up your arms and say, this should be illegal, like a lot of people do in the comments on Reddit and YouTube. Just say, look, this is just how these guys are acquiring talent. And I actually read an article, I was going to do a video on it, where it said they will likely still contact you even if the opening is not available at that moment. Now in this case, you do a little research. You say this is an associate paid search position, 40 to 60K, that's a perfect entry-level position. Day-to-day management of paid search media, minimum 1 to 3 years of experience in paid search, understanding of how to set up and optimize campaigns, right? Easy apply means that a lot of applications, 1,400 applicants, right? Most of whom probably are not qualified for this. Go over here. See, this is a legit agency. They're based in Ohio. Go to their webpage, and you see that it is not open. That position is not listed on their website. So the senior media buyer position is open, but if you're just coming out of the course, you're probably, definitely 8 years experience. This is not going to be for you. Okay, what do? Do you get angry? Do you say, oh, no? You contact them. You go to their contact page. You apply through Easy Apply. You can apply through here. I would actually go, since this is more for clients, I would actually just go to the people and find somebody who's working in the, I would message the founder because he's got a hashtag hiring on there. Find someone in paid search and message these guys and say, hey, look, I understand you're not hiring at the moment for the this position. I saw it listed. I know you probably, you want a talent pipeline. I get it. Here's what I can do for you. And I'm totally cool just to network with you, and I'm happy about that. And just put it out there. You don't know when you will get a call from these guys. You don't know when this position will open up again. But this is when you're in the pursuit of a job. You are a salesman. You are selling yourself. This is not something you don't want to get hung up on one position. You don't want to get irritated if you don't hear back. You are putting yourself out there, and the right job, the right opportunity will come to you. And that's my little pep talk. But this is, this looks like it's a good agency. Research the agency. It looks like they've been hiring. He's got the hashtag hiring thing on there. Message the guy, and you don't know. You don't know what kind of relationship you might form with one of these people, even if they're not open at the moment. Here is a paid search strategist at Loveland, Brindle Digital Marketing, $65K a year. Opening, have a desire for learning and self-improvement, thrive in a fast-paced environment, self-motivated. These are all the kind of like soft skill type of buzzwords we like to hear. Strong understanding of Google Ads. Build and optimize paid search, paid social, meaning Google Ads. And then here it says, again, minimum of 3 years direct experience managing paid search or paid social. knowledge of Meta Business Manager Facebook ads, fluent in Google Ads, certification a plus again, and then again here guys, 55K to 75K. So 65, what this says here, what it means is they want someone with 3 years of experience. They're probably not finding someone with 3 years of experience. They're open to someone with limited experience as long as they are fluent in Google Ads. So this looks like a very good one. This is a hybrid one, meaning you'd have to live in the area and work some days remote. But as I always tell you guys, you never know with these agencies. Some of them will have to go remote if they can't find talent that is willing to relocate or lives in that area. This is not a huge area. And they don't even have that many applicants. It's been up for a week. It says easy apply. Again, I would go over to their page, Brindle Digital Marketing. Visit their website, message the person that has the hiring hashtag right here. Check out their website, learn about the website, see if there's a careers page. There is. And email them. Email them as well as reach out on LinkedIn. Now again, they're referring you back to LinkedIn, so that looks like that's the only open position. But again, get in touch with these guys. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Okay. Here is one with Stream Companies. And this is another one I did a little bit of a deep dive with, which it says Digital Campaign Coordinator. Now it says 1 to 2 years experience in traditional digital marketing is required. Bachelor's degree in marketing or related field required. It's not required, guys. It's never required. It's not a law. They're not going to put you in jail if you don't have it. And so many of my students, I have to think any of my students, or I should say like 1% of my students actually had marketing degrees and they didn't learn anything about digital in their marketing programs. Collaborate with account management, media buys. So to me, I basically said this, when you see like coordinator, that usually indicates very, very, very junior position. So I went on their website and I found that if you click the button to apply, it actually takes you over here to this position here. But if you go over to their main careers page, you see there's other, like here's the digital campaign coordinator, which again, I think is even a lower level than what you guys are gonna have skill set wise when you get out of the course. If you click on, say, paid search coordinator or paid search specialist, these are other opportunities at that company that actually might be a little bit more appropriate for you. Even though it says 3 years of experience, Google Ads, but this is talking about be responsible for various PPC budgets, make sure everything's being budgeted and paced properly, etc. This is all the stuff you're learning in the course. It says here they want you to have product listing ads and dynamic search, but you could apply. I've done this before when I was working in the field, apply for the more advanced position. They might bump you down to the less advanced position, but let them know that you have those skill sets. I would apply for all 3 of these jobs. When you see a company has multiple job openings, you contact the people who are working there on LinkedIn and be like, hey, I have these skill sets. This is my resume. I'm just not sure which position to apply for, or just apply. Don't be shy, guys, okay? Fortune favors the bold. I'm trying to get you guys into a mindset where you're just gonna be out there applying and just be happily sharing your knowledge of digital marketing. That is how my students get hired. Here is a Google Ads specialist at Adverio, 50 to 65K a year. Again, that indicates they are open to entry level, always be growing, transparent partnership, communication. This is their kind of mission statement, their culture, independent, self-driven digital marketing expert. Lead specialists. It's interesting. This is a far more consultative role than a technician. I think that means that you're probably going to be talking to clients, which is what my students are naturally able to do because they're learning digital marketing from my course through me, and I'm using like plain English movie analogies. I'm encouraging people to have fun so that they can talk about it in a way that's relatable. You're not going to be like a geek who nobody understands, which is another, again, a very important skill set. In fact, Juan, one of my coaches, just added a whole video on client-facing stuff, which I think is really great. Now it says here, must have agency experience, ideally of 1 year. Again, when you see this 1 year thing, it's like, well, what's the difference in this industry? If you come in from the course and you have the knowledge and experience with just like 2 months or 3 months working with a client, you're still going to stand out from most of the other applicants. Solid foundation in paid customer acquisition, etc. Attention to detail, remote workers, virtual communication. I always say that, they're saying you're remote, we'll probably work wherever you want as long as you're able to handle the job. And the scheduling, of course, and the time frame. But as I said here, 50 to 65K, that's huge. That 50K means we'll get you with 3 months of experience. 65 is about a year of experience, maybe 2. Anybody who actually has more than 2 years experience is not going to work for $65,000 a year. And they have this big the onboarding phase here, 3 to 6 weeks, where they're going to be training you. That's the other thing too. They're going to be training you. So I would definitely apply for this. I don't know if I have their website up here, but definitely Google these guys. Do the easy apply if you want. But again, go to their website and apply directly on the website and connect with the people on LinkedIn who are part of the company. I like this one. Okay, digital media buyer, Overland Park, Kansas. I don't know what it is about Kansas. There's a lot of like digital agencies popping up there. The digital media buyer is forward-thinking digital marketer with experience in all things digital and a passion for driving results, which you will have coming out of my course. Create, test, and deploy digital marketing campaigns. Collaborate alongside other digital marketing teams, A/B split testing, multivariate testing, etc. Experience with numerous forms of digital advertising such as PPC, SEM, Google Ads, programmatic display, video native, and paid social. All you need, guys, as I say this again and again, is Google Ads and Facebook Ads. Basics of Facebook Ads and what you learn from the course in Google Ads. That's all you need. Those are the biggest, that's what makes the most money. I mean, these other platforms are important, but Google search, Facebook Ads, those are multi-billion, and things like programmatic video, even things like TikTok, which, TikTok is obviously a huge platform, but it's only a fraction of Google Ads or Facebook's at the moment. So experience in writing PPC and paid social ad copy, knowledge of Google Analytics, Tag Manager, and then again here, 1 to 3 years experience executing digital marketing campaigns. 1 to 3 years experience, remember that. I'm gonna check my phone. Just waiting for a delivery. 1 to 3 years of experience, and again, starting at 60K. If again, you guys, it's your first job, you're going to be happy making 50K, 55K, 60K, plus a bonus. I like any place that has a bonus. Look up the company. They have a lot of followers. They have a lot of activity on their LinkedIn. You go over to their website, click on the job openings. They got the paid media strategist right here. You can apply right on the website. And I would definitely don't just do easy apply. But this looks like a good company. And again, when you find a good company, make connections with someone there. Even if you don't get hired or don't get a call back immediately, keep in touch with them. These guys are always looking for new talent. Here is an SEO, SEM specialist in the Woodlands, Texas. An experienced specialist, SEM, SEO strategies, PPC. And again, when you see a job that is a combination of SEO and PPC, that is an entry-level position. It is totally fine. It's just like when you come out of college and you're ready to work, 14 hours a day. You're hungry. You're going to work really hard. For your first few jobs, it's okay if they're overworking you or if it's a little bit too much. I would not suggest someone with 6 months of experience to combine those two things, unless it's really manageable. If they're really having you do half PPC and SEO, that's okay. But this is why I teach both things in the course. You'll have experience in both things: proficiency in SEO tools such as Analytics, SEMrush, Moz, SEM strategies, PPC. I like how they clearly didn't pay attention enough to put the name of their company here. I've seen people do that. These guys who post these posts, I show you things like this because I want you to understand the people who post this are human and they don't always know what they're doing. That's why I show you all these job postings, because I'm like, people think, oh my gosh, the job posting says I have to have 5 years experience. I have to. It's like, no, man, these guys didn't even bother to put the name of their company here or here. So just relax when you're applying. Check out the company. This place looks like they have a pretty cool website. And again, this is an on-site one in Texas. But again, this is the other cool thing, is that there are like in-house positions all over the country as well as remote ones. Okay, this is a digital marketing specialist job in Texas for Andrews Orthodontics. This is an in-house position working for an orthodontics company. So they have a lot of money. They're making money, getting paid to help people improve their teeth. And they want someone in-house to do their SEO, SEM. In fact, they want someone to do pretty much everything: Facebook ads, Google ads, website, email marketing, video content, social media, and blog writing. Now, normally, if you see something that says like video creation along with one of these jobs, I normally would say just turn away. Also, social media management. It's absurd to combine these two things. I mean, your skill sets of paid search and SEO it's like, I want you to be my lawyer and my doctor. Like these are two things. Like these are two different jobs. So if you do SEO, SEM, that's all you should be doing, and someone else can do all the video and the social media nonsense. Although as I've been talking more about social media is actually so easy to do. Because again, we're not talking about Facebook ads at this point. We're talking about like going on Canva and making a stupid little post or something. Or video creation could also mean, again, Canva has video templates where you just kind of type in like, hey, get your teeth cleaned. And I'm sure they have a ton of them for orthodontists. So since you're working in-house for a job like this, and because it's one client and you're going to be managing their Google ads and their Facebook ads, that's just one client for 40 hours a week. This is not as absurd, okay? Some jobs, as I said previously in this video, sometimes it's okay to be overworked in your first job a little bit if you're having to do SEO and SEM and like 12 or 20 clients and you're getting a lot of experience. Other companies, if they're having you do a lot of nonsense work, like I said, like social media and video, that's not when you want to waste your time. This one is just, it's an interesting opportunity because if they want someone, especially if they want to do hybrid, someone who lives in that area, and maybe they live in a college town, they think they can get a college kid to do this, but these are two distinct skill sets. Your knowledge and experience in SEO and PPC alone should be worth whatever they're paying you. If you like this kind of stuff, if you like social media and stuff like that, and you don't mind doing that on top of it, then this could be an interesting opportunity. But what we want to do with a job like this, guys, is come in with your experience from my course and command the conversation. When you have a company that is looking to get an all-in-one solution, you got to make sure they're giving you a fair salary. And you want to also explain to them that these are all different skill sets that they're asking for. And that, honestly, you could go, turn around, and pay someone on Fiverr to do social media management for like $300 a month. And then you can focus on the more important thing like Google ads, and tell them that, you know, be assertive. And, you know, they have the easy apply here, but again, it's a local job in a small town. So again, I don't think this would be your top opportunity, but again, I like to give you kind of an understanding of the entire job market and just how to understand these job postings. By the way, guys, feel free to give me feedback on these walkthrough videos, detailed feedback if you want about particular postings or things I've said if you don't understand it, because I'd like to try to improve these, and I'm just trying to help you guys, again, understand these so you have a better chance of success. So here is a digital ad ops coordinator. Now, coordinator, again, usually indicates a lower level of experience. There is somebody from the hiring team. Again, when you see someone from the hiring team right there, that's an opportunity to contact that person. 50K to 60K, again, that's very entry level. Execute paid digital advertising campaigns. Google Ads, Google AdWords. I love how they haven't called it Google AdWords for several years. It's Google Ads. The Trade Desk, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Reddit. Don't worry, that's why they bolded Google Ads. Google Ads is the main thing. Now the Trade Desk is, again, this is not something most people are going to expect. In fact, they even say Trade Desk Edge Academy certification within 30 days. That means they're going to give you some training on this. The main thing is Google Ads and Facebook Ads. Don't worry about Snapchat or Reddit or LinkedIn or Twitter, any of these things. And then again, you have 1 to 3 years experience supporting a sales team and their clients. Don't worry about that. 1 year experience in digital marketing. Again, this indicates they're looking for anybody with any experience at all. It is hybrid. It is in Florida. They have had 27 applicants in 3 weeks. So this is, you know, again, the opposite situation where they haven't had many applicants. So you would definitely stand out in this situation. Good pay, PTO, et cetera, et cetera. You know, again, I've had students who have relocated for their first positions, but in a situation like this, I think these guys are going to have to open this up to remote. So again, just another good opportunity. Here is a digital marketing strategist at SkillsWave. Again, this is the opposite. There's over 100 applicants. This guy's hiring. It's a cloud company that is modernizing education and building the future of work. The old models of teaching and learning are in the midst of a transformation. Yes, I know. I'm a big advocate of that. So we're looking for someone who has experience within the fast-growing high-tech SaaS company, day-to-day search marketing activities, multiple search engines, which just means Google and Bing. I mean, what other search engines does anybody care about? Experience working with Google Ads. Google Ads, AdWords, it's the same thing. Twitter ads, LinkedIn, again, don't worry about Twitter or those other things. Degree from accredited institution or equivalent discipline and combination of experience and education. That's what you guys have. Remarketing, well, you learn that in the course. And again, when you see 2 years of experience, that's also, again, that you should be applying for those jobs. This one was interesting. I think maybe the company's based in Canada because it says Canadian here, $4,000 Canadian. But they've had a ton of applicants, and I think, again, this is, means it's going to be a good opportunity for you to stand out from all those applicants. Here is another digital marketing manager position. It's remote. It's been up for a month. It's got over 100 applicants. There is somebody you can contact on LinkedIn who is hiring. Develop and execute effective PPC strategies and campaigns across Google Ads, again, LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads. Most of the time, they're either going to train you on that or you're going to figure it out. There's just nobody that's really an expert in LinkedIn ads, and Twitter ads are not really that popular. I know you hear a lot in the news about Elon Musk and Twitter and stuff. It's really Google is the main thing. Set up conversion tracking. You guys learn how to do that. Proven experience managing digital ads. Knowledge of digital platforms. Candidates in the Pacific and Mountain time zones are strongly preferred. U.S. candidates only. You could live on the East Coast. I don't think it really matters where you live in the country, as long as you can wait. I mean, if you can wake up and do the job, you should be fine. 5 years of experience working with Google Ads. Again, this showed up on like an entry-level search. I think 5 years is, again, at that level, when someone has 5 years of experience, guys, they're working with recruiters. This is not really a 5-year experience position, meaning that most of these applicants are likely not. You get 4,000 applicants, 4,000 applicants. Remember, I'm saying it again and again. This doesn't mean there were 4,000 qualified applicants. It means that there were, usually 4,000 bad applicants with things like project management, social media, leadership on their resume. And again, when you see something's been up this long, you go, oh, is it a real job? I went over to their website, Symbiotic.com, and this is still up. This is still up. They are still looking for somebody to fill this position. Again, it's not easy to find somebody, and especially if you have a posting like that. Sometimes people just have kind of a lack of congruency with their understanding of like what they want and what actually is available out there. If they're looking for actual 5 years of experience, this is not a 5 years of experience job. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm trying to get you guys again to understand you should be applying for these jobs. Everything. So anyway, I would also, again, apply. Let's see. Apply here. Apply on the website versus all the people that click the easy apply button. Here, this is definitely 80K to 100K. I mean, when you're just coming out of the course, this is not a likely thing for you, but I just want to show you, ownership of creation of managing. Oh, Amazon PPC campaigns. That's really interesting. We just added an Amazon ad section to the course, by the way. But I just wanted to show you that, again, 3 years of experience, 2 years of Amazon experience. Now, it says autonomously managing $1 million in ad spend. That's pretty hot. That's a pretty tall order. But whatever it is, I just wanted to tell you 3 years of experience, 2 years of Amazon ad experience, and that's an 80K to 100K job. Just to give you another illustration of just how quickly you can level up to that six-figure level in this field. And I think if you do get into Amazon ads, again, Amazon ads is an even more kind of Wild West type of a situation. One of my students started with Amazon ads, and he leveled up very, very quickly, and that's why we added that section to the course. It's not something I focus on, but I do like to give you guys the inspiration to understand there are still so many different unexplored avenues in digital marketing, and ways you can level up very quickly. Whether it's if you wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, or some other thing, or a investment banker, you could make that much money, but you're just so stressed out, and it's going to take you years in many fields. Some people who've come to me from other fields, like government jobs, they've been working for 15 years. They can't even make it past 60K. It's crazy. Here is an ad operations specialist, 55K to 62K, set up, execute, and manage. Okay, so this one is, I think I kept this in here towards the end because I thought this was interesting. This is programmatic and display. This is not search. But they do want you to have a Facebook advertising. So I would apply to this even if you just know Facebook advertising. Maybe they'll give you some training. This is a very entry-level position. Display advertising, guys, on Google is like when you see those ads all over. If you're on like a news blog or USA Today or something, and you see ads all over the place, that's display advertising. That's like canvassing the internet on blogs and websites with Google Ads. It's not precise, and it's not that effective at lead generation, but people do spend money there. But it's a small fraction compared to search. So I don't teach that in the course because most of the jobs are in search. But again, I'm just trying to give you an understanding of all the different opportunities that there are out there. I have had some students have expanded and also added that to their skill set, and then they have more options. This one, I actually was going to start with this job, if you're still watching this, because it is actually a great opportunity. The only problem is that I ethically have a problem with this company because it's an entry-level remote position, and what you're doing is you are basically advertising for higher education. You are going to be advertising for colleges and trying to get young students to sign up for this college over that college, which ethically I think is a problem because I think that it's a waste of money. But if you don't have a problem with that, then this is a great opportunity. Of course, they're going to say you need a bachelor's degree because they're promoting colleges, but you can probably ignore it. 1 year of experience managing PPC, experience with paid search, Google Ads, familiarity with HTML. Again, you don't have to. People always ask me this. You don't need to know HTML or coding to be a digital marketer. You really don't. But you do need to know enough where you can copy and paste some code and put it on a website. And then it says here an understanding of the higher education or post-secondary education sector. Yeah, I would go and interview for this job just to get to a third round, and they can ask me what I think of higher education, and then I could just tell them what I really think. But if you don't care about that, it looks like a really cool opportunity. Yes, go ahead, SJd&x. Thank you for helping connect, naive high schoolers with a school that's going to put them in the debt for the rest of their life. But it's a great illustration of just everybody needs it. Higher education is huge business, billion-dollar industry. Every customer is worth, $70,000. So of course they need marketing. Now I'm going to end the walkthrough video by doing a little bit of Indeed and ZipRecruiter. I may in the future, if you guys want me to, I can do more of Indeed focused. Or ZipRecruiter. I know ZipRecruiter is actually pretty good. But this is a digital forensics corp, 60 to 70K a year. Develop, implement, optimize PPC campaigns. PPC job, 60 to 70K. I went and looked up their, where is it? Over here. I went to their website. It looks like it was kind of made in the 90s for some reason, but you can see they have a digital marketing manager. It's a legit company, and you can see SEO, SEM right here. So you can apply right on their website, or you can apply through Indeed. This I thought was kind of interesting because it's with a company that it has a Japanese client. And I do like to say to you guys, if you're bilingual, that's exciting because you don't know what opportunities may open up for you. I had a student who worked for it was an insurance company that they were English speaking, but they were targeting the Spanish speaking market. So she spoke English and Spanish and knew SEO. That really puts you in another league. This one, although this one did kind of annoy me because again, they have Google Ads and social media kind of lumped together. They're actually saying here that you're going to spend 10 hours per week, which is really not bad at $40 an hour. And a lot of it for the Instagram posts and ad management, 2 hours and then 5 hours of Google ad management. Guys, you can learn social media marketing in like an hour. I'm actually going to do a video on it. It's like literally go to Canva, sign up for a pro account for $30, and you just make these posts. Now, marketing and Facebook and Instagram ads, that's what we teach in the course. And I think that's what they mean more than just putting pretty pictures together. But I just like that this opportunity is like part-time. And if you speak Japanese, it would make you you can make $40, $50 an hour. That's pretty cool. I already did that one. This is a digital marketing associate at Prescriber Point, 46 to 65K a year, remote, perfect entry level. Remember my students, I didn't mention this earlier, but obviously my students start out at 40, 50, 60K, and we can level up to at least 60K within 1 year. And I went over to their website at Prescriber Point and found that, yep, there's your digital marketing associate position. So it's just nice to verify, but I have found that students have had a lot of good luck with ZipRecruiter. Anyway, guys, all right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I kind of get caught up in the enthusiasm because there's still so many opportunities out there. It's just a matter of which one, and like my main takeaway is you've shown me, as I've shown you when I go through these job postings, is put time and care into the application. That's the most important thing. Don't bulk apply. pay attention to details. Remember, guys, if it's an easy apply, find the company's website, be able to say something specific about that company, and that's how you get hired. That's how my students get hired. And then just geek out about your love for digital marketing, and that's how you get hired. Anyway, hope you found this informative and a little bit inspiring. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you still have not checked out my free webinar about how to get a $60,000 a year remote job with no previous experience or education, one like these, please click the link below and check out that webinar. This is, I've been helping people do this since 2016. And if you want to check out my full training program that has helped thousands of people get jobs like this since 2016, you can click the link below that for the full training. Woo! Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for a little while, and I'll see you in the next video.